How's it going, you guys? I've got a primitive workout video for you today. If you've never done a primitive workout, it's basically the opposite of going into a gym. So when you go into a gym, everything is perfect. The floors are perfectly flat. You know, there's no obstacles you need to jump over to get to and from the next set of weights. On top of that, everything is perfectly balanced. So I'm doing a back squat. I might have 2 plates on each side. So it's exactly the same weight on each side. It's not like I have 1 plate on one side and 2 plates on the other side. There's things that don't rip up your body, like my shoulders right now, I was lifting this tree, are all cut up. It's just totally different. It gets you working your ligaments, your tendons a lot more. You build a lot of muscle that you didn't know you had. A lot of times you fail, so you might see B-roll in some failed attempts. I dropped this probably 10 times before I finally actually picked it up. I actually did it in the morning. It was like 5 a.m. in the morning. So lifting trees, flipping trees, lifting rocks, throwing rocks, climbing trees in different ways. You can do a climb straight vertical. You can also do a slightly horizontal angled tree climb. You know, sometimes I pick up these trees and I just can't pick it up. Running through the woods is awesome, in my opinion. Great thing, practicing whipping in and out of trees. You never know when you might get chased by a bear. I've played chicken with a bear a few times out during hunting season. But the act of getting it on my shoulder and even just balancing and getting it up off the ground but not standing up, that's a workout in and of itself. And building the muscle down there, building the balance, hardening my skin a little bit, which I do MMA, so it's important to have hard bones, shins, all that kind of stuff. I used to have really soft shins, but now they're pretty rough. I got bruises all over them all the time from MMA training. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. There's a lot more primitive training type stuff you can do, but I think lifting trees is one of the best, especially for somebody who burns firewood. I need to get this out of the woods to my my firewood pile, so that I can cut this up into firewood for the season. So this is a really wet birch, meaning that it's going to be pretty heavy. It's not really dry. It's only seasoned for a little bit. You know, I cut this down right before winter hit, I think. So it's pretty fresh birch. So it's going to be a lot heavier. The more this sits, the lighter it'll get. But that's the beautiful thing about lifting trees, is no tree is the same. Doesn't matter. You can cut the same length, same diameter tree. Every single one's going to be different. So you're always going to be challenged no matter what. And even if it's not as challenging, just simply walking through the woods with this, trying to dodge sticks, not trip and fall over, maneuvering through thick forests like this, it challenges you a lot. So awesome workout, helps you be more sustainable so that you don't need a machine, you don't need gasoline to get your firewood. I can bring this to my fire-burning firewood pile and I can go cut it up with an axe. So hope you guys like the video. Subscribe, like, all that. God bless.